like to start out with welcoming Wyoming State Forester Bill Crapson. Bill?
I'd like to welcome everybody here today for several reasons. It's a special Arbor Day for us. It's Wyoming's 125th Arbor Day. We have one of the oldest capital Arbor Days in the country. Actually started our Arbor Day tradition before we were a state. So it's a momentous occasion on that front. We also are here today to honor Joe Meyer, who as Secretary of State and as State Treasurer was my boss for 9 of the 10 years, or one of my 5 bosses for one of the first 9 years I was here, and a huge supporter both of state forestry and of Arbor Day and of planting trees. One of my best Arbor Day memories was, it must have been about 5 years ago. We had about 7 inches of snow, and Joe had this orange stocking cap that was about this long that he had on that day out here planting trees. To start our Arbor Day celebration today, the first thing we do is to have a proclamation. And I'd like to introduce the Governor of the state of Wyoming, Governor Mead, to offer a few words and the proclamation.
Well, good morning, everybody. Thank you for being here on this special occasion. So this is my 3rd Arbor Day celebration, and I'm pleased to report this is the largest turnout we've had in those years, and I think it's certainly related to the gentleman we're honoring today, Joe Meyer, who was a good friend to me and a wonderful, wonderful friend to all of Wyoming. So thank you all for being here, and for you kids for being here, making it extra special. This is a special day for Wyoming. Every year we celebrate this. This is the 125th anniversary of Arbor Day. In 1888, our territorial legislature saw the wisdom of having a state Arbor Day each year. The legislature designated the last Monday of April every year to be a day where a tree would be planted on state grounds in a simple ceremony. They contemplated back then not having a speaker system, so we're reliving it. A special congratulations to the city of Evanston and Lauren Mitchell from Lovell Elementary School for receiving Arbor Day awards this year. Vince Meyer and all of the Joe Meyer family, I believe most of the Meyer family are with us today, and a special Arbor Day tree will be planted today in Joe's memory, marked with a plaque in Joe's honor. I can't think of a more fitting tribute to this wonderful man who worked so many years inside this Capitol, improving the Capitol grounds, and improving every square inch of Wyoming. A wonderful family, a wonderful man who loved the outdoors, loved the people of Wyoming, so it is an extra special day. Mary, thank you for being here, and the family for being here. I believe Joe is looking down on us today. I think he's smiling because he likes this, and I think he's smiling because he would wonder what all these people are doing out in the wind. It's a wonderful tribute to a wonderful man. State Arbor Day is a reminder of how important tree planting is in Wyoming. With our great geographic diversity, with plains, high deserts, mountains, and a finite number of water sources, we're aware, regardless of where we live in Wyoming, we are no stranger to arid conditions and drought, and trees are prized in Wyoming. We all need to do our part in recognizing today and recognizing the value that trees bring to our life, not only for their beauty, but what they mean to our environment. If everyone planted a tree today, if everyone in Wyoming planted a tree today, we'd have over 500,000 new trees. So we're planting today, and we hope all around the state people are recognizing this day by planting a tree. We have about 12 million acres of forest in the state, and these are precious resources. And I want to commend State Forester Bill Crapson, who just spoke, and the State Forestry Division for their commitment to managing Wyoming's forests, and for their dedication to improving the health of our forests. Our forests have been impacted recently by drought, by fire, and many acres of forest land last year burned, about 200,000 acres. So today is all the more important, recognizing what we lost last summer. In fact, 3.5 million acres of our trees have been affected by pine beetle and spruce beetles, pine spruce beetles. So it's a special time to recognize the importance of trees, what we have lost from insects and from fire and from drought, and to recognize going forward the value of trees in our lives. I will conclude with a proclamation, which I believe is over here, which is right here. And again, before I sign the proclamation and read it, a special thanks to all of you for being here, a special thanks to the Meyer family, and a special thanks to trees and what they mean in our lives. Governor's proclamation. Whereas the last Monday of April is designated as Arbor Day in the state of Wyoming, and whereas Arbor Day has been observed throughout the world for 141 years and was first celebrated in Wyoming in 1888, and whereas 2013 is Wyoming's 125th Arbor Day celebration, and 45 Wyoming communities are recognized for achievements in community forest management by the National Tree USA program, whereas many Wyoming citizens participate in Arbor Day around the state each year, the schools and local governments in the stewardship of trees, and whereas trees enhance communities and make them more pleasant places to live, I, Matthew H. Meade, Governor of the state of Wyoming, hereby proclaim April 29th, 2013 as Arbor Day. Today also marks the first day the wind has outwinded a politician.